All right, welcome everybody. My name is Brother Francis Z. Revels Bey. I'm the founder of the Circle of Grace One, founded on July 2nd, 1999, under the aegis and the anointing of the Angel of Grace through divine providence that has its own spiritual and metaphysical institute called the Circle of Divine Grace and Remembrance, and that came into being on February the 7th, 2009. I'm the founder of both. I'm the chief principal teacher of both. Circle Grace One is in honor to the first Grace in my life, which was my own biological mother by the name of Grace. And I refer to her as Mother Grace. So she's been long gone in the ethers since 1981. So, what I wanted to do today is put something up here brief, and this will be added to my YouTube channel, which is Circle Grace One also. Um, with the events that are going on recently, I wanted to just make some announcements of some of the things I'll be doing. For those of you who live out here in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area, perhaps up in Santa Fe, uh, many of you may not know that I'm also a teacher practitioner at a location in Albuquerque called Resident Essentials, owned by my good friend Michelle Badam. So right now, since the center is closed, she's offering some online classes. And we've all reduced our fees. So I'm setting up, hopefully soon, maybe in the month of May, on a Saturday, either morning or maybe evening or afternoon, one of my classes online through Resident Essentials on their Zoom platform will be called Color Breathing. Today, I'm going to offer some tidbits from my two channeled books. This is called, my first one, called The Wisdom of Ahkenaten As I Am. Took about 3 months to channel. That was back in 2018, from June to October, September in 2018, and it was then placed on Amazon.com. You can buy this book for $11.11. It has 13 chapters in it. It's a very thin book, completely channeled about my remembrance with Ahkenaten. So that's me up there. And it also, you can purchase it as a Kindle ebook, The Wisdom of Ahkenaten, for $7.77. Now, the companion text channel took about 2 weeks. It happened in early January of 2019 for 2 weeks, and then uploaded into Amazon.com. This is The Gift, The Wisdom of Nefertiti As I Am. And this book is also my remembrance with Nefertiti at that time, along with Ahkenaten. It also has 13 chapters. You can only purchase The Gift for $11.11 as a paperback book. There is no ebook for it, okay, at this time. So, with all the events that are going on in the world today, I did a Facebook Live earlier for about 45 minutes. So if many of you see this on YouTube and you happen to be in my friends list on Facebook, you can go into Facebook and you can watch the 45-minute one I did earlier today at about 11 or 12 noon, somewhere around that time. So I want to just share some information. You know, there's so many things. It's not my job to really talk about the political stuff, or, you know, how we're going to get through all of these things that we see going on. That's not my forte. My forte is in the metaphysical field, spiritual field, and especially with meditation. So one of the things I want to read from my books is some meditative thought writings. And again, these two books are completely channeled. Nothing is written on paper. It's just going into deep meditation, and then this information was streamed to me of my remembrance. And earlier today, I talked about compassion from Ahkenaten's book, but I want to touch upon something here. And usually when I was on my Blog Talk radio shows, I was always talking a great deal from these books. One of the things, a very short chapter here with a poetic statement at the end. And in Ahkenaten's book, chapter 5, always be aware of your divinity. And I'm making this very short so that you can just have this information and be able to work with it right away. We are all abundant and prospering through unconditional love embedded deep within our DNA. And now, as we are all aware of being present in this lovely moment of co-creation, we can simply be ourselves and live freely to connect with all spiritual sentient beings as I am. And I am is in capital letters. That has been in the metaphysical world, metaphysical thought teachers for years, for at least past 30, 40, 50 years. It's all about the I am presence, the God within the divine source. So we are forever in stillness, and even in the deepest chambers of silence, we remain the vibrant open door so that I am can recognize everyone together as one in this moment of now. So that means we come into a state of unification as all being one, all being connected as one. And there's no more separation. We're in this time of the new earth kind of energy. He goes on to say, and I'm channeling it, I, Ahkenaten with Nefertiti, have seeded our essences in the right proportions into all of you. So they're talking about those who remember having a connection with them in the temple as students or candidates becoming adepts and so forth, with the things that they could remember that they were being taught. He says, it no longer matters where you are in this infinite universe and multi-universes. You are so fully aware of your divinity, because that's the name of the chapter. Always be aware of your divinity. He says, your remembrance is growing and you are becoming and already being all at once. So as we go through these chain of events, and we know it is a sad state at the same time, many people have been transitioning right now, a lot of people. Hopefully we can look at many of those people as being guardians for us, being at the forefront, being like the vanguard, and being able to transcend and transition ahead of us. But they walk the path already. And this is people that you don't know. These are perhaps your neighbors or your relatives' neighbors, people around the world who have gone through this. And it has been quite a hurdle for many. And so one of the things we hope that during this time, that we are learning to take better care of ourselves. And not just ourselves for ourselves, but also take better care of your neighbor, of your relative. Be kinder. Learn how to be kind toward people, to be more compassionate with people, to have a state of gratitude and appreciation for the things that you have. We can most certainly say right now that many people are treasuring the life that they have now. And with all this social distancing, people have to really now pay attention to just how things move that quickly, that one day you remember people that you were engaging conversation with and now they're ill, or now they're about to transition, or they have transitioned. So now you're more thankful, you're more appreciative of people in your life when you had them, and what to do now. You start changing. So here in this booklet, this book, Ahkenaten is saying, in his own way, always remember your divinity, not just yours, but everyone else being a divine being as well. So he says, your remembrance is growing and you are becoming and already being. In other words, the more you think about becoming this higher force, this soul energy inside yourself, the more you realize you are already that. You're just having the web or the veil removed from your eyes. You all can truly move forward as you please. You can all heal. That's important. Healing. A lot of things are coming up now in a lot of people. I'm experiencing my inner healing, learning to let go even more. Sometimes we think we let go of some old layers, right? But only to find out we have more coming to the surface. So we have to really begin to pay attention. And the first chapter in Ahkenaten's book is called The Silence. The second chapter is called The Open Door. The third chapter is talking about the illusions of oneself. And those illusions are dealing with what he's calling the miscreated ego. The ego was created to act as like a magnifier to discern right from wrong for yourself, falsehood from truth. But we kind of got away from ourselves, so now it became miscreated. We think that we're the all-important one and everything else around us isn't important anymore. So he goes on to say, you can all heal and feel the presence of healing and wholeness occurring deep within you now. That's what's going on outside where you live. Now we got what the World Wide Web, and what's happening now, people on their phones more often, people FaceTiming more often, people using platforms like Zoom, Skype. Why? Because they just can't readily go out the door and talk and hug and shake hands and all of this stuff anymore. But at the same time, you don't want to be in a position where you are living in a state of constant fear and anxiety and stress and everything else. It's like you have to gather yourself first, right? You have to go within yourself first, and you have to begin to see and understand that you're going to get through this. Somehow you're going to get through it. Metaphysically, you can think of the word faith. And inside the word faith is what? Fiat. The letters are spelled differently. Fiat, and use the H as breath. So the divine spark is breathing through you, that divine spark, that divine wisdom, that divine understanding, the beauty of the spirit of grace is breathing through you, living in you. So it goes on to say the cobra of divinity, the living serpent, divine serpent, which is within you, the kundalini within you. It's alive and well. That is the cobra of divinity, is alive in you all right now. So no matter what you're going through, there's a part of you that's internalizing. The community and body of your cells are constantly changing every 6 months? New cells, trillions of cells, billions of cells being birthed through you, through all your organs. You're a new person every 6 months, every 6 to 7 months. So we have to begin to think. And that's not accurate now. That thing about the cells, you can look that up and you can get more into, maybe it's might be a little off there. But I want you to realize that you're not alone. I was meditating in front of my altar the other day, and I heard the words of my mother and my grandmother speak. In good times, divine presence of I am is always with you, in good times. So why wouldn't it be with you if you're going through rough times? Let me say that again, more simplified. The divine presence, be it angels, God, whoever you see as being a part in your life, is with you when you're having good times. So if it's with you while you're having good times, why would it not be with you when you're having a difficult time? If you could call it into you or from in you, out of you, when you're having a good time, a good life, a better life, then when you're having a difficult life or others are having difficult lives, call it forward from you. Call that divine essence to come sit with you. Pray that their divine essence, source inside of them, comes forward out of them and sit with them. It's more than just performing a random act of kindness. It's really being aware that you're in these earliest stages or the end stages. And whether it's the beginning or the end or the middle, you still have to change. We all have to change. You are all home in your infinite hearts, radiating golden white petals of light, heart chakras, the crown chakra, the third eye, the base of the skull, the throat chakra, the solar plexus, and all the many chakras running throughout the body. We thank you all in not only having fiats of faith in us, but also willing to have faith in yourselves. Not just have faith in someone else, but have faith in yourself so that you continue embracing this dance with Divine Mother, Father God as one in you as I am. It is your natural right, your birthright, and divine right to embrace and remember all. The infinite universe continues. It didn't stop. It continues to bless and anoint you. All as I am, meaning as the I am. Reflected within you is the I am presence. The I am is capitalized. The spirit of I am now speaks, says, I am one with you. I am one with you. In every moment, I am eternal in you. I am the soul of you. And we are the breath of awareness and our divine presence. We are the infinite dance of our true divinity. Let's take that in. With the infinite dance of our true divinity. This means it's ongoing. As I am. We are the cobras of oneness. And the cobras embrace the right channel and the left channel entwining, coming together and then going within each other inside of you. Because they're coming from inside of you. They start from within inside of you, the base of the spine, and dance. The dance of the Kundalini. So he says, we are the cobras of oneness. Oneness. We dance as a spiraling force of light, of love divine. That's the kind of light. It's love divine. We sing as one song of truth. We embrace the wholeness that we have now become. We remember who we are as I am. We are all sacred and divine. Let us all dance, dance, dance. Let us all rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. And each time you're dancing, and each time you're rejoicing, you're elevating, you're going up. But as you're going up with this energy, the energy is pouring down into you. For we are all the divine expression of I am. It is done. So that's like a prayer, like a meditation, an affirmative prayer, that you're on this continuous journey of remembrance. You're on this continuous journey of self-realization. You're on this continuous journey to be able to reach and grasp your divinity, to understand it. That your DNA, another meaning for it is divine nature in action. Divine nature that's been activated by you because of what? Someone ignited you. Just like when you jump start a car with battery cables. A battery, right, that's dead or almost dead. It can't crank up on its own, so you need assistance. So here the I am within the car. You're the conduit with the other person. You assist by what? Plugging the cables in on the battery post, grounding one end, which is the negative, and putting the positive on there to jumpstart the car. Your I am presence through all of this, mine, yours, everybody, is being jump-started. To take us back, to take better care of ourselves, our families, our communities, to let the walls of separation melt. Because we're all in this together. We're all breathing the same air together. We're all using the same soil, even at a distance, but together it's all connected. So remember, to be aware of your divinity, not just your divinity, but everyone else's. And it's time for all people to come together. My grace is your grace. Today is April the 9th, 2020, here at the Circle of Grace One, for meditation and more. My name is Brother Francis E. Revels Bey. Until next time, remember, divine grace is a blessing as we're alive and well in the age of remembrance. See you soon.